Well, good morning, everyone. It's Marcus, and welcome to more Zooming in my jungle room. I am speaking to the incredible performer. He's an incredible singer, musician. He's all of it. He's back here for the Adelaide Fringe very, very soon. Of course, welcome, Stewart D'Arrietta. How are you?
I'm very, very well, Marcus. And it's lovely to be talking to you again after a long spell since the German club in God knows how many years ago. Yeah.
It was well before the COVID period. It would have been probably about 2017. I don't know well we've waited so long. I mean, this is just silly.
Well, I haven't been down there a lot lately, so that could have something to do with it. And also COVID. Everything's like pre-COVID, post-COVID, isn't it? It's almost
Yeah.
like BC and AD.
I know,
It's
right? It's changed. The
yeah.
landscape has changed. Hey, so when
It's
was the last
changed from the birth of, it's changed from the birth of Jesus to the
time?
birth of COVID. Yes,
Exactly.
go on.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Hey, when was the last time you did do a show in Adelaide then? What year?
it's wild. Yeah, I can't remember, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, you know what? Obviously, then your fans are going to be clamoring for this show because they haven't seen you for a while. Let's talk about the show. It is, of course, called Stewart
Both
D'Arrietta,
of them.
America's
Both of them.
Wanted.
Yes. Well, America's Least Wanted comes from a band I had in New York. I lived in New York from 2005 to 10. And I had a band over there called America's Least Wanted. The name came from a mate of mine called Mark Michelson, who's an artist over there. And he had mug shots. And it was basically he collected mugshots of from the 20s and the 30s, and his business was called America's Least Wanted. So he allowed me to use that title for my band, which was we're all old guys, and we weren't on top of the pops or anything like that. So I called the band America's Least Wanted, and then of course today with the advent of Donald Trump becoming president, a lot of the songs I'm going to be doing are relate to the fact that Trump is running America. So, like, I'm picking some of the satirical songs of Randy Newman, the gut wrenching songs of Tom Waits, and
Never.
and some of Leonard Cohen's songs. He has a song called "The Future," which is actually almost how to say prophetic in relationship to the arrival of Trump as president of the United States. So, like, I'm doing that, and I'm doing some of my own. When I was there in New York, I was originally over there to do two things. I was doing a show on Tom Waits, and I was doing a show. I was writing a musical with an old geezer there who used to work for Jackie Gleason as a comic writer. I
Yeah,
don't know if you
wow.
know Gleason,
I
but we're going way back in time.
do.
And and I wrote this song down there called "Come to the Bowery," and it's from an old American poet about this. It's about this spirit trying to entice this woman to kill herself so she can join him in the afterlife.
Yeah.
And I'm doing some of those songs, my own from an album called My Magnificent Narcotic. And also, I'm working down there with John Waters on a show called Radio Luxembourg, which is Friday and Saturday. So I'm doing Thursday, this one, Friday and Saturday with Johnny. And that's just all the 60s kind of, hits,
Yeah, yeah.
British, couple American ones, but mainly British hits. So yeah, I'll be busy down there.
Gonna be a blast. And then hopefully you can hang around in town for just another couple of days and catch some other shows, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, during the day, most probably. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Um, now,
Hey, look, your rings.
I,
Your ring.
I do. I'm going to join your
Jeez.
band. I want to join your. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes. I
Oh
love
my
it.
God. Where'd you get yours from?
You know what? I am a barley lover, so I get all of my
Oh, you
stuff.
got that from the Skull Shop.
Yes, yes, yep.
I know those people. Brett.
See, there we go. Now, America's Least Wanted is going to be playing at the GC Central, which is going to be at the Arts Theatre on Angus Street, which is just a couple of streets over that way. And of course, it's on the 6th, Thursday, the 6th of March, 2025. I'm going to be there. I can't absolutely wait for this one. What is it about the Adelaide Fringe that keeps you coming back for more?
Uh, it's a platform to present a show, and it's how do I say it? it's got critics from various newspapers, things like that. It's got a great swell of interest. People come to Adelaide just for that. I think it's the best. It's definitely the best festival we have in this country. I mean, we have one in Sydney. It's like you wouldn't even know it's happening. Whereas in Adelaide, they go out of their way to really push it. And I don't think you've got the car race on this year, have you?
No, that happens later now.
That's a good idea because you used to have this thing called March Madness.
March. Yeah.
Yeah. And it all happened in March. And I said to one of the organisers, wouldn't it be better to just kind of stretch it out a bit? I mean, it's like as if you want everything to happen in March, So I'm happy that's not happening because the noise it used to, be a pain in us playing against.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it's real rev head. It's a different kind of audience, obviously. Rev heads versus thespians.
Yeah.
And sounds like a show.
There you go. That's your next year's Adelaide Fringe show, 2026. It's coming your way.
Rev heads versus thespians.
Now, of course, there is still a lot going on in Adelaide during the Adelaide Fringe season because Adelaide Festival runs exactly the same time. And of course, the infamous, or not infamous, the famous WOMAD Festival is on as well. So there's plenty of going around for everyone. Hey, I'm going to ask you something a little bit deeper, Stewart. How has music influenced your life?
Oh, well, I started out life as a lawyer. I did arts law at Sydney Uni, and then I decided I'd go into the fashion business, and I went into the rag trade. And at about the age of 26, and all the time while I was at university, I put myself through university playing music and that. And at the age of 26, 27, I realized the only thing I really enjoyed doing was playing music. That just the concept of making money per se was a pretty had an empty chalice. So I decided to try and make a living out of what I love most. So I started in the music industry quite late, I suppose, compared to most. And I kind of regretted the fact that I never went to the Conservatorium of Music as opposed to law school. But, your life is what it is. And you just, and I don't regret anything of it. It's all been a fantastic journey.
Yep.
But the thing about music, there's the other side of music is this. This is one of the key factors why I became a musician. I believe in the afterlife, okay? I don't believe it's got a particular brand name. And I think one of the few things that you can take from this planet is music. I don't think you can take a law degree or accountancy or anything like that. So it's the world of the spheres music is an incredible, wonderful thing. You sometimes wonder, there's only 12 notes in a scale, and you wonder how is all this music, how there's so much music in the world with different melodies and using just 12 notes. It's extraordinary. Mm-hmm. And that always makes me think of the great complexity of the human being and the spirituality of the human being.
I love that. So, that's beautiful for me. Hey, I'm going to ask you a fun question. Obviously, referring to your shirt, Route 66, did you get your kicks?
No, I've never been on it. Okay. I've driven across America. I drove from LA to New Orleans, but I didn't take Route 66.
Okay. Well, you know what? Put that on the bucket list, Stewart. Put it on the bucket list.
Part of it.
Hey, Stewart, I can't wait to see America's Least Wanted, which, like we said, is playing at the GC Central at the Arts Theatre. Everybody, it's Thursday, 6th of March. Please get your tickets at the adelaidefringe.com.au website. Stewart, I cannot wait to catch up with you when you hit Adelaide.
Yeah, God bless you, mate. Cheers.
Okay, see you, my friends.